Jewish people not white?
They're not racially white, but they may have...
Look at you. Are you Jewish?
Racially, I'm a Jew, but my skin...
Look at you. You're white.
I'm not a Caucasian, though. I'm racially a Shem. I'm a Shemite.
You and me have virtually the exact same skin color.
Yeah, but we look very different. I look very Jewish, and you look very Aryan. Can I give you my...
Skin color, though. I'm saying skin color.
Skin color is one thing, but race is another. Jews don't see themselves as being of the white race. They do not.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying everything now is based off of skin color, and Europeans and Jews basically have the exact same skin color. Are you
but race is more than skin tone.
So Jews are not white?
No, they never consider themselves that. Let me give you my little take.
That's very Jewish of you.
Well, sure it is. I would assert it's very Jewish of me because I have the inside track to the enemy.
Yo, so we back in here for another F-ya-Motha episode, and man right there is trying to pull a I'm Jewish and I say so. Now there's going to be a lot of people probably in my comment section that debate me about this particular thing. Let me just clarify some shit, get it out in the air. There are Hasidic Jews, which are people mostly in New York. There's Khazars, which I think is what Jerry Seinfeld is. And then Ashkenazi Jews, those were the people from the World War II Holocaust camps. All these people are European. White supremacy in the ideology of race is literally based off of skin complexion. There's no race of Jews. There's no race of Asians. There's no race of Brazilian people. Those are ethnic groups. The wording is actually imperative. I've said that there's only two races within America, white and black, is because the ideology and the whole framework of what race is was literally based off of people's skin tone and complexion, right? The blacks were dark skin or brown skin people, and the white people were a pale skin, right? In America, which is why we don't call Asians yellow and Native Americans red, right? Now, in common speech, maybe in jest or jokes, we probably do, but commonly we don't refer to an Asian as a yellow person like we do a black person or a white person, because the ideal of ethnicity has been done away since the early 1900s, to which black people and white people were solely called by their complexion, which is what race is. And that's what the ideology of race means, right? So there's no fucking race of Jewish people. Now, I know a lot of people loosely use the word race when they describe a group of people, like the race of Asian people or a race of Mexican people, right? But Mexican isn't a race. Neither is Jewish. Not only that, Jewish people, they use their religious belief is tied with their ethnic background, right? It's an ethnic signifier, ethnic identifier. Technically, it's actually a religious belief, right? You practice Judaism, which makes you a Jew. And I know this because I met a man when I was shooting pool about a decade ago. He was from Israel, Tel Aviv to be exact. He was chopping it up, right? He was shooting pool, and he was like, he told me where he was from because he sounded different. I never heard a person sound like a fucking computer in my life. He's like, yeah, man, we're going to play pool and I'm going to beat you. Like, he had this weird ass accent. So I was like, yo, where you from? He said he was from Israel. So I was like, yo, you Jewish? He was like, no, I don't practice the faith. I'm Israeli. And he was a white man, tall, blonde hair, green eyes. I don't know what the color of his eyes was, right? Some recessive color, but he was a cool dude. He broke it down to me. People that are Jewish practice Judaism. They practice the faith. I'm not a practicing person. I'm just an Israeli. He was born in Israel, lived in Israel all his life. His girl was there. She was Israeli. They weren't Jews. So this whole notion that people that come from Israel are Jewish, that can be further from the truth. You got Christian Jews or Christian people in Israel. You have Muslim people in Israel. Not a lot, but you got them there, right? So, yeah, this guy right here is a lying piece of shit. trying to conflate religion with ethnic background. He even goes, Jewish is a race. No, it's not. It's an ethnicity, right? He tries to make the distinction between being Jewish and Caucasian. Those are ethnic groups. And a lot of morons in America, I don't know where he's from. He sounds like he's probably a practicing Jewish person up in New York somewhere. A lot of people in America are like dense. The layman person in America doesn't really make a distinction. I remember being out with a homeboy one day, and he tried to holler at this girl, and she looked kind of exotic, but she was American. But he was like, yo, what's your nationality? So she was like, yo, I'm American, even though I forgot what her ethnic background was, right? And when she walked away, I said, yo, bro, what the fuck you talking about, bro? She's American. You couldn't tell? He's like, nah, I mean, she just looked different. Yeah, that's ethnicity, my nigga. That's not nationality. Most people in America, if they're not illegal, are fucking Americans, right? That, or they've been naturalized, which also makes them American, right? Ethnicity is what breaks people up. So you can have a race, be a part of the same racial category, like black people in America, black Americans. While us, Jamaicans, Caribbean people, motherfuckers from Africa, and even parts of South America, all share the commonality and are categorized as black-skinned people. We're not all black people. We're of different ethnicities. My ethnicity as a black American is different from a Jamaican's or a person from Turks and Caicos or the Bahamas. We all have different ethnicities. Hell, throughout the Caribbean island, they have different ethnic groups, right? A person that's from Trinidad isn't the same as a person from Jamaica. A person that's dark skinned from Guatemala isn't the same as a person that's dark skinned from the Dominican Republic or Chile or Ecuador, right? So this guy, like, he's part of the racial category that would be classified as white. Not only that, most practicing Jewish people throughout the world are fucking of European bloodline, right? If you test their genetics, they hail from Europe. The Jewish people that were in the concentration camps in World War II were from Poland, most of them. Poland, Germany, parts of Russia, France. Like, these are all European countries. What else? Yeah, like I don't understand why people, like, I've had arguments with white people, Caucasians, right? Germanic white people, and they'll be like, oh, Jewish people aren't white. Yeah, they're not ethnically the same. They are racially the same. They're racially white. If it looks white, it is white. Doesn't matter about your genetics or your ethnic makeup and all that shit. Like, it don't matter. Just like it doesn't matter with me and a Jamaican person. While we ethnically are different, even phenotypically sometimes, just because of black skin, we fit in the same racial category. Now, people can make a distinction based off of how we look and could probably tell us apart, but we still have brown skin, which makes us part of the black category. And I wish I would have been on the panel. The white dude he was talking to, he wasn't really that bright. Me, I'd have got up there and called him out, like, bro, you're a practicing Jewish person and you're of European descent, which makes you white. Now, you may not be Caucasian, I give them that. A lot of people like to make the distinction, white people at least, like to make the distinction between Caucasian, Germanic, and Jewish white people. Like, bro, you're all part of the same racial category. Now, you're not part of the same ethnic tribe. I get that. It's like fucking Asians. You got people from Cambodia, Laos, people from Malaysia, Taiwan, China, Korea. They're all Asian. They're not all the same ethnic tribe. So, like, even Arabs, the Middle East, a person from Lebanon is not like a person from Yemen. A person from Yemen is not like a person from Saudi Arabia. A person from Saudi Arabia is not like a person from Iraq, so on and so forth. People like literally don't know shit in America. Yeah, I have to say, as an American, this is like the dumbest country in the world. And then when people from other places try to speak on this, they're usually misinformed because they don't understand, like, racial hierarchy and the racial ideology as it pertains to people in America. And race is actually, like, while they do have different, like, color caste systems in parts of the Caribbean or South America, the racial, I forgot what the hell it's called, but the racial the definitive, the white supremacy, racial hierarchy, and ideology here is different from around the world. I could be wrong. Maybe if you go to a Brazilian hospital, you dark skin, they might treat you like shit and not give you the good service. You might die in the waiting room. I don't know. What I do know, in America, a lot of people from outside of America are misinformed, and a lot of people within America, well, they just don't fucking read. And most of them are D students. So then there's that. In any event, if y'all like this episode, I know there's going to be a bunch of people, a bunch of Trumpers arguing me this because they're racist, and they're like, the Jewish people are different. Then you're gonna have Jewish people trying to be at my neck, trying to make a distinction, like they not white. Like, come on now, on the surface, Jerry Seinfeld looks white. What's that nigga name? Bill Maher, or Bill Maher, he looks white. Jerry Heller from the NWA group management, he looks white. Sarah Silverman, who else? I'm not really proficient with the small hats. I want to say Howard Stern. All these motherfuckers are white skinned. Like, whether you can tell or not is inconsequential. On their senses, I bet my life they probably mark white. And that's all that matters, is that you check the box that says you're a white person. You can pass. Nobody's questioning your shit. Yeah, you're a white person. And that's not good or bad. It is what it is. And you want to argue with me, go read a book. Any event, these just been my thoughts, ideas, and opinions. If you like this episode, you know what to do. Leave it in the comments, share the video, and hit the like button. And I'm out.